Lesson 1. Navigating Transport.
You can take a taxi, bus, or the underground. It depends on your preferences.
That sounds very convenient. I appreciate having multiple options.
Each has its advantages. Taxis are more comfortable, but can be quite expensive.
I see. Buses then?
Buses are economical, though they might take longer due to frequent stops.
That is a fair point. And what about the underground?
The underground is typically the fastest way to navigate a city, minimizing travel time.
Traveling underground seems quite adventurous. I will have to give it a try.
Just make sure to check the routes before boarding, as some stations may close unexpectedly.
Lesson 2. Amenities to consider.
Connected. That sounds perfect. Are there any specific amenities I should look for in accommodations?
What a thoughtful question. I recommend checking for included breakfast options.
A complimentary breakfast would certainly make mornings easier.
Indeed. Additionally, look for amenities like Wi-Fi and laundry services as well.
Wi-Fi is crucial these days. It can make a major difference, especially for work-related matters.
Absolutely. I also find that a good location is important for easy access to attractions.
A central location would definitely enhance our experience.
Finally, consider reading reviews to gauge previous guests' experiences.
An excellent point. I shall do that to ensure our stay is enjoyable.
Lesson 3. Family Conversations.
No reputations to lose. Nightingale's family was horrified by her plans.
Indeed, such ambitions were quite unconventional for their time.
Her aspirations challenged societal norms in a remarkable way.
It is fascinating how one person's determination can influence an entire family's outlook.
Very true. They must have felt a mixture of fear and pride in her choices.
How delightfully complex family dynamics can be.
I agree. It prompts one to reflect on their own family's dreams.
And the importance of supporting them, even when they seem daunting.
Precisely. Nightingale's story is a powerful reminder of courage.
Lesson 4. Extra help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, do you have any extra tissues? I seem to have a runny nose.
Of course. Here you go. That seems quite persistent.
It is indeed. I must be allergic to something in the air.
Perhaps it is the pollen from those beautiful flowers outside.
They are stunning, but they do come at a cost, do they not?
Absolutely. It is like beauty always has its price.
I suppose that is true in many aspects of life.
Are you suggesting we should all have a beauty budget?
Lesson 5. Weather in South America.
Not yet. What would you suggest for South America?
Generally, the weather is pleasant from June to September.
Interesting. That is typically wintertime there, is it not?
Yes, but it is much warmer in countries like Brazil.
I see. So should one pack summer clothes instead?
Exactly. But a light sweater might be handy for the cooler evenings.
That sounds quite practical. What activities would you recommend?
Hiking in the mountains and exploring the vibrant cities would be ideal.
That sounds delightful. Now, what about the food?
Lesson 6. Booking changes.
From the 12th to the 17th of July.
Excellent. Please make the changes to my reservation.
Certainly. Would you like a confirmation email afterward?
That would be very helpful. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Will you be attending any events during your stay?
Yes, I have several planned. I hear the festivals are quite the spectacle.
They are indeed. Cultural celebrations add a wonderful touch to travel.
Absolutely. It makes for unforgettable memories.
Do you have a favorite festival you are looking forward to?
Lesson 7. Travel dates.
What dates are you looking to book for?
I will be arriving on the 15th of July and staying for a week.
That sounds perfect. Have you considered your itinerary?
I have a rough outline, but I would appreciate some suggestions.
How about exploring the coastal areas? The beaches are breathtaking.
That sounds wonderful. I adore the ocean.
I believe you would enjoy the local seafood as well.
I am quite fond of seafood. It seems a match made in heaven.
Quite indeed. Should I secure a beachside bungalow?
Lesson 8. Enjoying the beach.
That sounds perfect. I love the beach.
How long will it take to get there?
Approximately 2 hours by car, depending on traffic.
That is quite reasonable. I can hardly wait.
Do you have a favorite beach activity?
I enjoy swimming, but I also love simply lounging with a good book.
It sounds like you have the ideal beach day planned.
Quite so. Nothing like the sound of waves to soothe the soul.
I agree completely. Let's pack some snacks.
Lesson 9. Assisting today.
Good morning. How can I assist you today?
Good morning. I am having trouble with a website.
What seems to be the issue with it?
It does not seem to accept my password.
Ah, that can be quite frustrating. Have you tried resetting it?
I have, but I still receive an error message.
Let us see if we can troubleshoot it together, shall we?
That would be wonderful. Thank you for your help.
It is my pleasure. I enjoy solving problems, especially these little mysteries.
Lesson 10. Food variety.
Yes, it will ensure a good variety of food for everyone to enjoy.
Absolutely. Variety tends to excite the palate.
Just imagine a buffet where everyone finds something delightful.
That is the dream. How about dessert options?
A selection of cakes and pastries would surely elevate the experience.
Oh, I quite fancy pastries. A little indulgence never hurts.
Agreed. Life is too short to skip dessert, do you not think?
Indeed, I will happily embrace that philosophy.
Now it is settled. A feast is in our future.
Lesson 11. Camping or hotels.
2 weeks sounds good. Should we camp or stay in hotels along the way?
Camping could offer a unique experience, but hotels provide comfort.
True. I imagine balancing both might be ideal.
perhaps starting with camping and concluding in a cozy hotel.
That sounds like a perfect plan, a blend of adventure and relaxation.
Exactly. Nature during the day and soft beds at night.
I must confess, I adore falling asleep listening to nature.
It truly is a magical experience. I am quite convinced now.
Then we have our plan.
Lesson 12. Next time.
That is too bad. Maybe next time.
Definitely. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. I appreciate that sentiment.
What are your plans for the remainder of the day?
I intend to catch up on some reading while enjoying a cup of coffee.
That sounds delightful. What book are you currently reading?
It is a mystery novel that has captivated my attention.
Mysteries can be quite enthralling. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. If I uncover any intriguing twists, I shall share them with you.
Lesson 13. Explore Yellowstone.
Yellowstone National Park. The Rocky Mountains of North America are breathtaking.
They certainly are. The landscapes are incredibly diverse.
The geysers and hot springs are fascinating natural wonders.
Yes, and the wildlife is quite remarkable as well.
Have you had the chance to visit any national parks?
I visited one last summer, and it was an unforgettable experience.
I can only imagine. Nature has a way of impressing us.
Indeed, it is essential to preserve these beautiful places for future generations.
A most deserving sentiment.
Lesson 14. New Year's Countdown.
Join me in the countdown on New Year's Eve.
I would be delighted. This sounds exciting.
10, 9, 8, 7. Are you ready for the big moment?
I am absolutely ready. This is going to be thrilling.
6, 5, 4. Just imagine the excitement in the air.
The ambience is electrifying. I can hardly wait to celebrate.
3, 2. Have you prepared your wishes for the new year?
Indeed, I have a whole list ready to go.
1. Happy New Year. Let the celebrations commence.
Lesson 15. Budget-friendly dining.
Got it. How about food? Any suggestions for eating on a budget while traveling?
Certainly. Street food is often a fantastic option.
Street food can be both delightful and inexpensive. What dishes do you recommend?
Tacos, crepes, and dumplings are usually crowd pleasers.
Those sound delicious. Additionally, local markets might offer good choices.
Indeed, and they often provide a taste of the area's culture.
Have you eaten at a local market before?
Yes, I once found a hidden gem selling the best falafel wraps.
I shall keep my eyes peeled for similar treasures.
Lesson 16. Exploring local attractions.
Nearby attractions. True, it would be nice to explore some local landmarks and enjoy the scenery.
Absolutely. There is something special about immersing oneself in local culture.
Perhaps we could take a walking tour.
That sounds wonderful. Walking tours often reveal hidden gems.
I agree. Plus, they allow us to meet people who know the area well.
Indeed. Have you visited any notable landmarks before?
Yes, I once saw a stunning cathedral that showcased incredible architecture.
What a splendid experience! I would be thrilled to discover something similar.
Let us plan our itinerary thoughtfully.
Lesson 17. Community Efforts.
We must get these mines out of the earth in the Cuido and Huambo region.
That sounds like quite a task. How did you get involved with this initiative?
I spent a morning with a small team from Halo.
It must have been an eye-opening experience.
Indeed, it was enlightening to see how community efforts help the environment.
I admire such initiatives. They promote sustainability and awareness.
Precisely. It is heartwarming to witness collaborative efforts for a good cause.
Let us continue supporting such endeavors wherever we can.
Absolutely. Every little bit helps, and together we can make a difference.
Lesson 18. Shopping Experience.
I will check out that shop too.
You should. The customer service is outstanding.
I appreciate good customer service. It enhances the shopping experience immensely.
Indeed, when customers feel valued, they are more likely to return.
What specific items do they sell that you recommend?
They have a lovely selection of handmade crafts and local goods.
That sounds intriguing. I have a fondness for unique and locally made products.
You will adore it, I assure you.
I look forward to visiting the shop.
Lesson 19. Seeking Style.
What colors do you need for your project?
I am looking for bright colors like blue.
Bright colors certainly evoke a sense of joy and energy.
Exactly. Blue is versatile and pairs well with so many other colors.
It is indeed a classic choice. What shade of blue do you prefer?
I favor a vibrant cobalt blue. It makes a striking statement.
That is a splendid selection. It will add a beautiful touch to your project.
Thank you. I cannot wait to see the final outcome with that color palette.
I look forward to witnessing your creativity blossom.
Lesson 20. Microphone Moments.
Mr. Cavett took the microphone and paled at the sight of hundreds of females.
It must have been an overwhelming experience for him.
Indeed, imagine the excitement and anxiety he must have felt.
Did he manage to deliver a good speech?
At first, he stumbled, but then he found his confidence.
That is quite impressive. Did the audience respond positively?
They cheered him on, which certainly helped.
It is remarkable how encouragement can change the atmosphere.
Quite so. Have you ever faced a similar situation?
Lesson 21. Checking it out.
Oh, I might have to check it out.
Definitely. You will not be disappointed.
What can I expect when I visit?
A charming ambience with delightful snacks and drinks.
That sounds tempting. Any signature items I should try?
Their chocolate cake is renowned. You may want to have a slice.
Is it really that good?
Absolutely. Many claim it is life-changing.
Now you have piqued my interest. I shall go today.
Lesson 22. Surgery Support.
Before my surgery, my mother will go with me.
That is wonderful. It is always nice to have support.
Indeed, the nurses will take my temperature beforehand.
They generally ensure everyone's health is optimal, correct?
Exactly. It eases the mind to have such checks.
How are you feeling about the surgery?
A mix of excitement and nervousness, I must say.
That is understandable. How about a distraction?
Yes, perhaps I shall binge watch a series before the big day.
Lesson 23. Late Night Check-in.
I recently heard that for late night check-in, there is no extra charge. Is that true?
Absolutely. Many hotels offer that flexibility for their guests. It is quite convenient, do you not think?
Indeed, it saves a lot of hassle. I always worry about unexpected charges when I travel.
I understand your concern. It is important to inquire about any potential fees beforehand.
Precisely. I also prefer knowing that I have options available if my flight is delayed.
Exactly. Late arrivals are often unavoidable, especially with today's travel schedules.
So, what do you think about staying in a hotel that welcomes late check-ins without extra charges?
I believe that is a fantastic choice. It can enhance the overall travel experience.
I must agree. It adds an extra layer of comfort to no one can arrive without a financial penalty.
Lesson 24. Hiroshima's Peace Museum.
Have you heard about the Peace Museum in Hiroshima? It displays objects left by the explosion.
Yes, I find that quite fascinating. It is remarkable how history can teach us through such artifacts.
Indeed, it serves as a poignant reminder of the past. Can you imagine witnessing such an event?
It would be a profoundly emotional experience. The museum's purpose is to promote peace and understanding.
Absolutely. It is crucial that future generations learn about the consequences of war.
I agree. I think visiting places like that helps to instill a sense of responsibility in us.
Not to mention, it encourages meaningful conversations about how we can prevent similar tragedies in the future.
Exactly. Museums like that are not merely about displaying items. They are about fostering empathy and awareness.
Furthermore, it would be fascinating to see how the community has rebuilt itself since that tragic day.
Lesson 25. Fresh Choices.
I believe it is time to discuss our grocery shopping list. Shall we start with fruits and vegetables?
That sounds excellent. Fresh produce is essential, and it can significantly enhance our meals.
I entirely agree. How about we consider some seasonal fruits to ensure the best taste?
Absolutely. Seasonal fruits not only taste better, but also tend to be more affordable.
Precisely. Additionally, adding some colorful vegetables will brighten our plates, do you not think?
Yes, indeed. Elegant presentation can elevate even the simplest dishes.
Furthermore, we should not forget about pantry staples. They are crucial for cooking.
You are right. Items like grains, beans, and spices are the backbone of many delightful recipes.
So, shall we also make a list of what we already have at home? This will help us avoid duplicates.
Lesson 26. The Errand Adventure.
Good day. Are you prepared for our adventure today?
I certainly am. I need to run some errands afterward.
Fantastic. Shall I drive you to the museum then?
Yes, that sounds perfect. What time shall we meet?
How about 11 o'clock in the morning?
That works well for me.
Great. I hope you have a list of the errands you need to accomplish.
Of course, I would not want to forget anything crucial.
Excellent planning. I admire your organizational skills.
Lesson 27. Fashion Finds.
Have you noticed that the new store downtown has a wide variety of clothes?
Yes, I have heard about it. They cater to both men and women, do they not?
Exactly. It seems they have something for everyone.
I am particularly interested in their accessories selection.
Accessories can truly elevate an outfit. Shall we visit it this weekend?
I would enjoy that immensely.
Perhaps we can also make a list of what we are looking for while we are there.
That is a splendid idea. I would not want to get distracted.
Or we could end up with 100 different items we do not need.
Lesson 28. Culinary Experiment.
I discovered a new recipe online, and I am quite excited about it.
Oh, that sounds delightful. What kind of dish is it?
It is a gourmet pasta dish that requires some unusual ingredients.
I love a good challenge in the kitchen. I would be delighted to try it with you.
Wonderful. Shall we gather all the necessary ingredients together?
I am certain I can assist with that.
Perhaps we could turn it into a fun cooking event.
Absolutely. I do enjoy a good laugh while cooking.
It will be a culinary adventure to remember.
Lesson 29. Health Harvest.
It is essential that we have an abundance of fruits and vegetables in our diet.
I could not agree more. They are vital for our health.
Are you aware of any nearby markets where we could procure fresh produce?
Yes, there is a lovely farmer's market that sells organic produce.
Perfect. When shall we go?
How about this Saturday morning?
That would work splendidly for me.
Let us make a list so we do not overlook anything important.
Agreed. I am looking forward to our healthy shopping spree.
Lesson 30. Taxi to the airport.
Great. I need to catch a taxi to the airport.
I can assist you with that. When is your flight scheduled?
It is set to depart in approximately 1 hour.
You should hurry then. Have you booked your taxi in advance?
I, unfortunately, have not. Do you think it is too late?
Not necessarily. There is still some time. Let's try to call for one immediately.
That sounds like a wise plan. Do you have a preferred taxi service?
Yes, I recommend using the Yellow Cab Company. They are quite reliable.
Excellent choice. Offering speedy service is what they do best.
Lesson 31. Democratic Dancing.
Imagine trying to get an elephant to dance through a minefield.
That sounds utterly ridiculous. How would one even begin such a task?
Well, One could argue that it would require a democratic approach.
A democratic approach for an elephant? That sounds most peculiar.
Indeed, it would involve voting on the best route and the dance steps.
Perhaps we could form a committee. Meetings would be quite amusing.
I can only envisage the minutes filled with serious deliberations on trunk movements.
And debates concerning appropriate tap shoes for the elephant.
Absolutely. Who knew dancing with an elephant could be so complex?
Lesson 32. Winter attire.
My sister puts on her hat and mittens every winter.
That is important for staying warm, especially during frosty days.
Indeed, my mother always insists on wearing her favorite scarf.
What color is her favorite scarf?
It is a vibrant red, quite striking against the white snow.
Red must suit her nicely. Does she have many scarves?
She has collected a variety over the years, each with a unique story.
Collecting stories along with scarves sounds delightful.
It certainly makes winter more enjoyable for her.
Lesson 33. Cozy reservation.
Have you booked your accommodation yet?
Yes, I found a cozy hotel in the heart of the city.
That sounds lovely. Is it a boutique hotel, or is it part of a chain?
It is a boutique hotel. Each room has a unique decor that reflects local culture.
How delightful. I can only imagine the charm it exudes. Have you seen any pictures?
Indeed, I have. The rooms are adorned with quirky art pieces and vintage furniture.
Sounds like the perfect Instagram opportunity. Are you planning to capture every corner?
Absolutely. I hear the coffee in the hotel lobby is exquisite as well.
Oh, do you mean to tell me that you may never leave?
Lesson 34. Solo exploration.
Hey, have you ever considered traveling alone?
Actually, I am thinking about going on a solo adventure soon.
That sounds intriguingly liberating. What is your destination?
I am contemplating a trip to the mountains for some hiking and solitude.
Ah, the mountains? It seems you wish to embrace nature's serenity.
Precisely. In fact, it is a retreat from the bustling city life.
Traveling solo does have its appeal, does it not?
It truly does. There is something freeing about having no set itinerary.
I can only imagine how the experience would deepen your self-awareness.
Lesson 35. Morning rituals.
Good morning. Did you have your coffee yet?
Yes, it is my wake-up ritual. There is nothing quite like it.
I concur. A good cup of coffee can make or break a morning.
Indeed, I often feel like a zombie before my first sip.
A caffeine transformation, if you will. What is your favorite type?
I am fond of a rich espresso, but I do enjoy a creamy cappuccino occasionally.
You seem to have quite the sophisticated palate.
Thank you. I believe coffee drinking should be an experience, not a necessity.
I could not agree more. So what were your brewing secrets?